For the first time in 71 years, the Cubs are headed to the World Series. They took care of business tonight at home against the Dodgers in Game 6 of the NLCS. NIC-10 champion Hononegah faced off against a familiar face in the first round of Class 7A playoffs. They went toe-to-toe with NIC-10 rival Harlem. Scott, the Ice Hogs are playing some of their best hockey of the season the last couple of weeks. They've won 7 of their last 10 games, and in 2 of those 3 losses, it was in overtime and in a shootout. While the Bears spend today celebrating our annual turkey scourge, you know what they did. Chicago will have their hands full with a much more dangerous group of birds on Sunday in the Philadelphia Eagles. Heather, here at Soldier Field, it's all about number 10 Mitch Trubisky. The rookie quarterback is making his NFL debut on national TV against the Minnesota Vikings on Monday Night Football. After a strong finish to the regular season, the biggest question was, could the Ice Hogs keep things rolling in the postseason? Not only is the answer to that question yes, but it seems the Hogs have raised their game to an even higher level. Scott, both Boylan and Auburn are coming off big Week 1 wins last Friday. Boylan over Belvedere and Auburn over East. But like you said, tonight's game should be a little bit different. Loyola Chicago has gone from underdog to tournament darling. The Ramblers have conquered every team in their path. A win tonight would send them to the Final Four for the first time since 1963. Scott, we are just over an hour away from kickoff, and I'm joined by the very patriotic Boylan fan section. They are revving and ready to go. The cheerleaders, they're here. They're ready to lead this group to victory tonight. The last time the Cubs hosted a World Series game at Wrigley Field, it was 1945. And for 71 years, Cubs fans have been hoping, praying since then for tonight's game. Not only did the Golden Eagle women's basketball team play for a District 2 championship at home, but a win would send them to the national tournament, also in their home nest. Once guard Quentin Nelson went off the board at 6, you knew the Bears are going defense with their pick just based off General Manager Ryan Pace's best player available philosophy. They certainly do. Pinckneyville comes in with 29 wins and just 3 losses. The Panthers are coming off an overtime win against Matt Carroll at the SIU Super Sectional earlier this week.
The Cubs will receive their championship rings Wednesday night at Wrigley Field. But before the players get their hands on their jewelry, one DeKalb man will hold one of the rings thanks to a Cubs contest. Josh Filomeno has his story. If you're a Cubs fan, it's not every century your team wins a World Series. So when they do, and they offer the opportunity to present the championship ring, you jump at the chance. That's exactly what Jeff Bertel from DeKalb did. I was sitting here looking at Facebook, and I saw it on Facebook. And I just happened to mention it to my youngest daughter. I sent her a message. I said, hey, look at this. The Cubs gave 20 fans the chance to present Cubs players and coaches their 2016 World Series rings. All you had to do was put together a video nominating your candidate, then upload it to Twitter using the Cubs ring bearer hashtag. That's where Jeff's son, Matt, comes in.
I do videography kind of for my living. It was kind of falling upon me, but I also thought it would be a really good opportunity to be able to give something back to my dad, not just physically, but to show him through him raising us what he's done.
That was the video's message. Matt and his sister explaining how their dad used the Cubs not only to bond as a family, but also teach life lessons. Then about a week and a half later, Matt received an email. It was from the Cubs.
I was like just looking through my phone and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was super tired when I was like looking at it, and then I got my 3rd win and I was up all night.
If you can't tell, the email revealed Matt's dad, Jeff, as one of the contest winners. But that wasn't the only thing the email said. It also asked Matt to record Jeff's reaction the moment he tells him he won.
Are you kidding? Yeah, you know what? I couldn't love my kids any more than I do. But just, you know, the kind words that they said, too, because I didn't coach them. They were speaking from the heart.
It means a lot because it kind of justifies our own thoughts and the fact that my dad taught us these great things and other people also see that they're great things.
I mean, to be part of this historical event, and I'm thinking, you know, who am I? But, you know, it's God's hand in it because this is wonderful.
Can we make Josh do the weather? I can't.
Well, you know what the
Bring
thing
up
is?
the 7-day, I'll do the
Bring
weather.
it up, I got
Why
you.
not?
So
Josh,
the
what's this
radar
radar
is
look like?
clear. This is brought to you by Palmerian
It's not
Sun
clear,
Contracting. All clear. Let's take a look at the 7-day. We've got 64 on Thursday, 61 on Friday. We've got 67 on Saturday, 66 on Sunday. That's when the clocks turn back or up. I don't know which way they go. The clocks are going to change on that.
Enjoy the day off tomorrow when you call in Cubs.